And we just have to keep going. Let me give you 3 exact reasons why to convince you. If you're new here, I'm Anastasia. This is my second new channel. I'm actually 5 years into being a YouTuber and a content creator. I have my main channel that I've been building for the past 5 years, and I talk about career development over there. But here, we talk very candidly and very honestly about the YouTube journey. Reason number 1 why you should keep going, even if your videos are not getting any views, is to make sure that you're in the habit of seeing YouTube as worthwhile, even without any reward. A lot of us start off thinking of subscriber count, thinking of the view count, and also the monetization that comes with it eventually. Usually what happens is you start off very excited, then that motivation does run out. Then you have another few years of doing it consistently, and then hopefully at some point something pops off, and then you actually see the reward, you see the success that comes after. The thing that means is, unfortunately, we cannot rely on that external validation as much because it won't come that soon. So you have a very long stretch of time, usually years, to motivate yourself somehow. And the thing that I would tell you is that I have been doing this for 5 years with very little, zero monetary reward. So for me, the thing that I have started seeing that have given me the motivation to keep going, I'll share those. First of all, it's the skill set. I have become so much more confident at talking to the camera and public speaking, and this is literally transferable to any job that you might have. Secondly, you're building your personal brand and you're building the trust with your audience, even though the progress might be slow, but probably if you've been posting consistently, you will have at least a tiny audience. And the thing is that it takes quite a few times for people to hear you speak, to watch you, to understand where you're coming from, for them to start trusting you. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen even in 5 videos. It usually happens over 10 to 20 to 30 videos for people to start seeing you as someone they can relate to, they can trust. And even though you're not seeing any payback anytime soon, know that there is all of the quiet work that is happening behind the scenes that is gonna be adding up. And over time, it is absolutely precious. Also, the understanding that you can build for the YouTube algorithm of who your videos are for. The thing that I want you to bear in mind if you're new to this platform is that it takes a long while for the algorithm to figure out exactly where to fit your videos for them to be performing their best. What that means is your videos might actually be good, if you're already confident in speaking, if you already have a very well-defined niche, but you're just not getting traction. It could literally be that there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. You just have to keep going. So all of that in mind, this is the exact thinking pattern that you have to internalize and stick to it whenever you have doubt, whenever you feel like, oh my God, I can't bear do another video that receives 0 views or 10 views or however many views. You have to remember that you are getting stuff in return. It's just not as visible and not as quantifiable yet. Secondly, you might be really demotivated thinking that, if I'm at this very, very low baseline at the moment, that means that I'm so incredibly far away from any sort of breakthrough. But that is not correct. The way that it usually works for a lot of channels is that you are in a very low baseline for a very, very long time until you have an idea or you have the packaging that resonates, you have a video that really clicks with your audience, and then it shoots up. And then after that, everything else literally goes from here to bloop to here. And then that's where your baseline is now. It's not linear. And the thing is, you cannot predict when that's going to happen. You can maybe sense when you're getting better at the skill set of producing videos and when you feel more confident and you can just talk to the camera feeling like yourself. But you cannot predict with certainty what exactly is going to resonate where. You really just have to trust that you might just be one video away from that breakthrough at any point. So would you rather just get it done, get the next video done, and then the one after that, and then give yourself all of those extra chances to, quote unquote, make it, than stop and just give up? You literally could be this close, and you just are not going to know that until you try. That's the thing that keeps me going 5 years in. And also the fact that, I didn't do all of these 5 years using all the best practice strategies. I've done so much consumption of knowledge. I've done the Part-Time YouTuber Academy from Ali Abdel. I've done other courses, I've done some sponsorship, training of getting brand deals. So I literally have all the best practice in my brain, but I've not used it up until very, very recently. So it's only now that I'm starting to full speed just implement what I know about doing YouTube in the most efficient way. Reason number 3 is that the longer you're there, the less competition you have. The way that most people fail is because they just stop trying. And I swear that there's so many stories that I've seen where people say that, oh, I've been posting for years, I've been posting for 8 years, 9 years, consistently. And now finally, it's happening for me. And the longer you stay there, the less competition you have from the people who have given up, who have dropped off. Most people fail because they just quit too soon. And the thing is that if you want to genuinely give it a go, the best thing you can pour your energy into is how to not give up too soon. And that relates to everything that we spoke about, motivation, but also work-life balance, how to keep generating ideas in the same niche for a very long time, because plan to be doing it for, say, like 5 or more years. This is the stuff that I have been refining throughout all of these years of being on YouTube. Now I have a way to capture my ideas. Now, when I get to the filming day, I usually have a short list of several videos that I want to batch record. I have a way that I do thumbnails now. I have pretty much a template that takes me so much less time. All of those things will help you to make it a bit less painful, bit by bit, more sustainable over time. And that's the point that you need to get to. You have to make the process sustainable for you long term. Otherwise, you will just, get to the end of 6 months and then you'll be done because it's just so exhausting and you've not made yourself a system that actually supports your lifestyle, supports your personality, how you like to work, where you like to work. This period is so incredibly important where you are literally incubating the thing that you're building. It's not visible. It's not got a number on it in terms of, how far along are you in your process. It's not like the battery on your phone. It doesn't tell you how much you've got in there. But you need to just trust the process, trust yourself, trust the fact that if you pour consistent energy and focus into a thing, at some point it will blossom, and literally that's inevitable. You just don't know how and when and which exact video is going to be that breakthrough for you, but it will come. You just need to not give up, keep going, and make it sustainable for yourself to keep going long term. If this was helpful, I'm building my mailing list at the moment. I'm not yet sending the emails, but if you want to be the first one to receive more hard-earned YouTube insights and strategy and very, very honest advice, then you can subscribe to my mailing list down below. And I think that you will enjoy watching this video next. I'll see you over there. Bye.